Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Empire Total War with Darth Mod, playing as the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. And as you might remember a while back, we had kind of a failed pirate expedition. Now, we have actually been cornered on one of the small islands without being able to evacuate our pirate force. And so we find ourselves in a rather dodgy situation because, well, the actual pirates are outnumbering us. And yeah, we'll see if we can... The thing is, I have the exact same kind of troop as the other side has. It's just that they have more of it. Now, I am defending, but, I mean, these guys are all melee units. My hope is, though, that they will try to charge the house, or charge the houses. And as they do, I can place units close by and shoot them as they enter. And hopefully that will work. Otherwise, I'm not entirely sure. Now, looking at their position as well, they've made a very, very, very long line, which means that I could possibly then concentrate my force in certain areas and overwhelm them basically on their right flank. What we're going to do is we're going to send one over there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to evacuate these three. This one was actually to come in and flank the enemy, but now we're going to go ahead and overwhelm the enemy over on the right side. Left side, I mean. And then also, I think they do not... Yes, they do have a general. That's going to be crucial. Being to shoot him down. Shoot down their pirate general. Get him out of the way. Is going to make a big difference in this battle. Right now I kind of notice how they're repositioning their line to face us. Oh, that's not great. That's better. How they're repositioning themselves to in a better way attack us. It's still going to be, I'm hoping, that we can outmaneuver them on one side. Right now they're not moving to engage us anymore. Are they advancing or are they just staying put? They looks like they're advancing a little bit. And then they'll come over the crest here. And if we would have actually been armed with muskets, we could probably hit them. But since we're all carrying pistols, I mean, if it's a drawn-out fight, then obviously I will win because my men are hiding behind a wall, but I don't think they will, or we will have a drawn-out fight. I do have a concentration of troops here, so we'll hope to break their side. Let's see, so they have... I saw the 15th out here. The 15th Buccaneers. Can we see? I think they might be the highest they have. So they have in total 15 guys then. Or 15 units. Compared to my... it just says Regiment of Buccaneer. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they have 4 more. I think that's actually wrong. I do believe they have more than that. They're gonna outflank me here already. Should be ready to push or pull back as soon as possible. Hopefully inflict a little bit of damage before they get there. And also the line is kind of... I mean, they've got units here still moving forward. So it could definitely work. Could definitely work. So I think we'll have one reserve or something. But then the others, the 4 units, will be moved over here with the general. Ready to start the flanking maneuver. And as we can see, they have lots of units over here, which take once the battle actually commences, it takes a lot of time for them to get down here. And it starts off great with the enemy being able to shoot us, we not being able to shoot them. Since that's not gonna work, we're gonna have to pull back then. Hopefully draw the enemy closer and then actually get back on the wall. We only lost one man. One guy got shot in the head. Peaked up a little bit too much. Okay, the enemy is back on track. So we're gonna go back to the wall. Oh, now they open up from the house. And we shot 2 of the enemy! What a thrilling fight this became! Right, the enemy's coming in close from over here, so I'm gonna retreat. Also better tell these guys to hold fire. What we can do is tell them to fire, but to be over there. These guys will, however, hold fire. They are kind of on an elevated position here, so they could be possibly firing over the heads of their comrades. You should be able to fire, as these guys have moved into position. And the enemy is not rapidly moving against us, but they are moving against us. I'm not entirely sure why my guys on the wall are not firing. And when they're now firing, they're firing straight up in the sky. So we shot 5 people out of this. This unit is performing very poorly with not firing that much at all. Ooh. Right, we got 10 there. Can we get some more here? The firefight is erupting. What we want to do is we want to sandwich these bastards now. So we're going to lock this guy in place. And then these 3, column up. And with the general, they will move around and try to get these bastards. Hopefully before they overwhelm our thin little line here. These guys are continually firing at the enemy. Kind of surprised that they're missing, since they're right in front, but they managed to get 50 out of this unit. And the house is shooting down quite a lot of the enemy. Same for this house here. Or not really a house. The enemy's general has been sighted. Into line. Move forward. They're actually kind of anticipating my move by sending 1 unit over there. Right. That fight is not going my way. This one is kind of going my way. We have 1 unit over there. And we have quite a lot of enemies over there. Right, we have broken 1 enemy pirate unit. That's good. That's good. We're in fighting with another one over there. Right, let's see if we can overwhelm this one. And now I missed where the enemy general went. He went over there. Ah, we can deploy spikes. Or some enemy unit can clearly deploy spikes. I think a charge here could do well. Right, come on guys, fire, 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 fire. Fire your pistols. We've got 1 bastard coming in over there. We have broken 1 enemy so far. This one's kind of giving way. General charging in, could do well. We've got 1 not doing too well, but now 1 of ours is leaving. This guy's firing over there. We've got a bit of fight over here. Close in. We're losing this fight over there. This one we're winning. There's a lot of pistol shooting over here. We charged and got rid of that 1 pirate unit. We're about to get flanked. Let's put you up to defend the flank while this one, and this one charges in. We'll get the general over there. The ruin is coming under fire. Technically we've got some people facing that way, but they're not firing. These guys are firing out. The enemy is trying to escape our overwhelming maneuver. Oh, we won this fight as well, that's good. So the main wall there is holding. We need to reinforce kind of this fight over here. They did kill one unit we had there. But hopefully we can keep control of the house. You'll move forward to deal some damage to these. Right, let's see if you can go for that one. These guys are trying to put down spikes. There's only 200 of them. That seems a reasonable target for a charge. These pirates will retreat. These guys have moved forward. The enemy is outnumbering us here, but we are able to help out by firing from the house. There are only 2 guys in the house that's died. And hopefully they've actually done quite a bit of damage as they're firing out towards the enemy pirates. But they are going to outnumber us over here, so we're gonna need to move here pretty quickly. Our movement here is sending a lot of enemy pirates away, so we're actually kind of winning. Okay, these guys are about to get charged in the flank. So we'll support them. I think we just go ahead and outnumber the enemy where we can. And that works well. And the fact that the enemy is not using its general for cavalry charges is working quite well for us as well. These guys are shaken and winded. They're moving away as we're charging in. This one breaks already even before the flanking unit or the sandwiching unit of pirates are coming in, charging in from the side, sandwiching the enemy. What I need to do though is move with kind of all haste towards this position, because we need to help the majority of our troops, which are over here. So we're gonna send everyone over there, and we're also gonna get them out of the ruin. Looks like the pirates are not coming back after they've been sent away. This one holds with only about 90 men left. So an heroic fight there. This one... Oh, now they're charging to actually take over the house. Lining up to fire at the enemy, which kind of has taken our original defensive position. Right, they're charging my general. Get these pirates in there. We're sandwiching these guys. If we can just get all 3 units to open fire. What's this? Heroic death. That's the worst result we could have had. But it looks like that charge actually sent... The general might have died, but he has seemingly, with his death, he sent away loads of the pirates' unit. Loads of their units. Now we'll move to sandwich this one completely. Our 2 front ones are getting sandwiched. There's a lot of talk about sandwiches. I hope you guys are not getting hungry by all of this. So we're charging in, finalizing the feat of this unit right here, and crushing it. And so it seems that Poland's ambitions of Caribbean colonies have not yet been crushed, although they've suffered a great blow with that general being lost. The general will, or the bodyguard will swing around, and now we can use it more recklessly and just throw it in everywhere. Seems as though we are losing the house. Our troops inside are shattered and are retreating. We still hold, oh, I was about to say 6 units, but this one broke without nothing really. It's only lost 3 men and it's running for some reason. So now we have not 6 units, we have 5 units. The general and general, they outnumber us, so we're not going to take the fight over there. We're going to wait instead. The enemy is charging across open field, letting us shoot at them. Building lost. I knew that a long time ago, so I don't know why they bothered to tell me now. Right, let's see. Can you not shoot at that guy? And also these two kind of close in there. The general get around. Ooh, this one's routing. The thing we're gonna need to win the battle, we've got quite a few of our units routing, is a cavalry charge towards their infantry, sending their buccaneers away while hopefully keeping ours. If you could shoot the general and actually try to equalize the numbers here, or at least, I mean, if you could kill the general, that would be superb. Okay, the our line has stabilized. I just need to move around it and to charge the pirates. And once charging the pirates... Okay, the enemy looks to be charging our pirates in the rear. We're gonna have to counter that. Otherwise, the whole thing might fall apart. So we're countering that. I'm sending the small unit over. And hopefully they'll actually do as I say. And open fire. And shoot the enemy general in the back. We're losing 2 units. It looks as though our Caribbean dreams are falling apart right before our eyes. My buccaneers are falling apart. Some of them are coming back, but they're not going to be in time to actually do any difference. We've got 2 bravely fighting on, and then the general's fighting on, but the general unit is tired and wavering. Engaged and tired. The only thing we gained is nothing. We gave the enemy some experience. And maybe I got some... Well, I got some experience in how to manage the buccaneers. We've got 2 units, which we can kind of hope to assemble as some kind of force over here. My general unit is slowly falling apart. We are closing in on this one. So we've still got 300 men slowly cutting down this one, which is kind of wavering. Concerned casualties sustained. There's still another 150 over there. There's still some hope. Maybe if I go through that one, it might force this smaller one to retreat. We can kind of force them through. Broken and shattered. Keep it up. Go on to the next one. Hopefully we can break those 2. We've got 1 unit back here. Shoot down this one. Ooh, no. Our dreams are not yet broken. We have more troops on the field. Why did you do that? We have more troops on the field than the enemy. They do have that powerful charge of the units. This one's retreating. Now it's 112 versus 116, so they have the advantage over here. We are kind of winning here, or we were winning here. Some pistols going off. Close range firing straight into the enemy general. If you can actually find the bastard and shoot him, there he is. That would be nice. He's too far away from the guys that are actually firing their pistols, but they are firing the pistols. And I think that's probably the way we're gonna deal with the enemy unit, because melee doesn't seem to be working that well fighting the enemy. My Polish pirates will advance. Fire the pistols we are losing over here. I'm thinking I will redraw the bodyguard. These guys should open fire right now. That's good. I'll redraw the bodyguard and attack over here instead. This unit is falling back. The enemy is coming this way. Ah, they didn't shoot a single guy. And that guy decided not to fire at all. The general has attacked over here, and it seems like everyone's retreating. Now the general's bodyguard retreated. Keep firing onto the general. Keep firing as these guys approach. It's very much back and forth constantly through the battle. The general has now been put on the front line. Put the pistol to his chest and deliver us from his pirate ways. He is retreating. It was too much for him. And we are not victorious just yet. There's still 94 buccaneers still controlling around the house. Which we need to defeat. And just in case, what we're going to do is we're going to have the smaller unit face this way, because if the general comes back and he puts a charge on us, then we're done for, while the bigger unit will go for the enemy's buccaneers. A damned close fight. We were outnumbered by enemy buccaneers. Oh, is our general... It looked kinda like maybe he was coming back. Okay, we're, you know what? We'll close distance as quickly as possible. I think they can see the fact that we are outnumbering them quite a bit. Hold. And then fire every single goddamn pistol you've got, sir. Go ahead. And then fire point blank range at each other. And they don't rout after the first volley. Then give them another, by God, give them another. They're wavering, they're tired, they're concerned. I would be too. With only a slight stone wall standing in between. Okay, they looks to be closing in for close quarters. No! The guy got shot. That one got shot as well. They continue to fight, though. They stand and fight. People getting shot, people massacred all around. It's kind of hard. I have a hard time seeing how they are managing to hit the wall when they're that close. I mean, it's a flintlock pistol. They're not great, but they're not that bloody bad. Right. The enemy decides to go for a sword fight, which isn't really going to work because we still fire our pistols. And as they try to retreat, we shoot them down. That's the pirate way, I'm afraid. I shoot that last one. The lingering bastard. Or I guess cut him if you want. And we are victorious. But damn, there's a lot of dead pioneers, I mean buccaneers, all over the place. Plus the general's lost. The enemy pirate general remains though, and we'll have to continue on and try to assail his position back at the main island. And I just realized that I thought this was going to go as a rather quick battle. It's actually dragged on for 23 minutes, which doesn't leave much for the episode. But then again, this was caught, or this battle was drawn up during the enemy's turn, so there's still... Well, the pirates should be the last ones. So I guess I can go over and maybe take a look at some maneuvers and stuff, but I think this probably suffice as a episode, the pirate episode. Now when I actually take a closer look at these guys, it seems like a lot of them, they're either one-eyed or I don't know what to say about this guy. They're either one-eyed or they're some kind of really strange colored person. Because that looks like what's that guy in, what's it called? Is it called Sin City? That yellow guy. Because it kind of looks like him, doesn't it? Is it Sin City, the one when it's black and white, kind of cartoonish, and there's like the guy in yellow? Anyways, that guy. That's what I meant. Anyways, there's one guy dead there. He's kind of doing that Michael Jackson Thriller move, but on the floor. Looks like most people that died in the building died on the bottom floor. Not a lot of people, or what I should say is not a lot of people died to the counter-fire from outside. I can't see a lot of people dying next to the windows. Most of them seem to have died from the charge. And there the game said, you know what, John, enough commenting, you've already won the battle. Let's go back to the campaign screen, shall we? And here we have the results of the battle. The enemy outnumbered us about 1,000 men, but I was able to inflict 1,000 more casualties on the enemy. But what we can see is that the numbers are very equal, so the only thing that really happened was that we lost a general. I noticed this unit has barely lost any men. Did they have 300 size to begin with? Remaining. Lost, no, yeah, 300, this one only lost 60. 240 men. Right, we gained some chevrons and at least a lot of our units survived, which I hope for the pirate that they didn't, so we can follow up and actually siege their castle, and hopefully the cannons should be ready and brought to the siege as well. Right, let's the end of this turn run out, and they ran back real fast to their place in oh, let's see. Building sabotaged. The Russians are burning everything they can. Raiding enemy farmlands as well. Enemies are raiding our farmlands, not raiding enemy farmlands. They're raiding everything up and down here. Successful mission. Workers on strike in Saxony. Yes, I took the liberty to do that off camera, and I took control of Saxony. Letter of demand from Saxony. A port blockaded along the Mediterranean. Not that... Oh, we did actually get trade from Venice and France, apparently, from that port. And with this, I mean, these two armies are not ready to move on Vienna. We'll station this one at the Great Fortress. However, we can move this one forward. But now they have put quite a lot of extra manpower into Pressburg. So what we'll do is we'll take the Star Fort at Komom. And this one's ready. So they can move there as well. What I think we'll do is just back up the guys in the fort with the Albanians, because they should be able to reach there. And then the cavalry instead, trying not to get attacked by the enemy, should just move up to a closer position. And I think by the bridge here looks fine. And then they should be able to help out, be able to move forward. Need a little bit of a garrison to be moved over to Klausenberg, Transylvania. Recruitment of a lot of troops. City besieged! That is... Thing is though, I'm pretty sure Oh, still 7,000 men. Ah, they managed to replenish. I took way too long time. I should have crushed them when I had the chance. Continue the siege. No, I do not want to play this oh, god damn it. I did not want to play this battle. Can I not just... I just wanted to see... like how the battle was progressing. Or what numbers they had. Because I remember them being broken down, but now they're back. Right. I guess I can't do any more moves, and we definitely don't have enough time in this episode to do this battle. But we're gonna do this one the next time. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this pirate episode, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.